So Drew's Etsy shop, the Bezazzle Collective, is one of the few places you can get Jeff White knives and Jeff White knife blanks and kits to build Jeff White knives. He sent me some, I think it's Jatoba wood, some nice thick slabs here, a couple brass pins, and a Jeff White flesher knife. The Jeff White Buffalo Skinner is my favorite skinning knife, and I've had my eye on this flesher for a while. Thinner blade stock, nice fat belly. I got a feeling this will be just what the doctor ordered. Show y'all how I put scales on a Jeff White knife blank. If that's something y'all want to see, stay tuned. Got my handles marked out. You gotta take it easy. You don't want to heat the blade up too much. Burn it out. And these are some thicker knife scales here, thicker wooden scales. Jatoba wood is super hard. I'd rather take as much material off as I can now and keep it precise. It makes it easier later on. I'll get back with y'all after I'm done this other scale. Get any of that coating off there. Scratch it up. Give the epoxy something a little extra to lock onto. And just get these degreased and cleaned up. Look at all that junk coming off. Alright. Got those set. Gotta do this on device. Ah! We're getting there, but it's a little bit of a trying to beat soft brass through this Jatoba is a little bit touchy, but we'll get her. She's coming. Right there. This sucker is really being a problem. Man, I guess it's so tight that as I was beating that soft copper through, it's kind of just mushrooming it out, which is good for holding them scales in. And I'm not going to use this full thickness, so as long as I can get it. Ah, man, that's freaking tough. The brass is just so soft, it's just not working. Unreal. Just split it, eating it through. It's in there. It didn't make it all the way through. It's all right. Things happen. The pin mushroomed out before it made it all the way through that other hard piece of Jatoba, and it started mushrooming out, and it split this scale on this side. Absolutely crazy. Make sure we slap a bunch of the leftover epoxy in there. And then we'll do that again after I shape the scales out. Give it a little character. That's what it'll do. The brass pins, they're soft. And that is a long pin to start off trying to bang down through there and bang it through tight. So it gets to points where it's getting too tight and hung up in there. That's when it started to mushroom out, and it ended up splitting on the one side there. Ended up splitting that one side of the scale. So a lesson learned for this whole debacle here. Just give it a little bit of character. I'm going to clean this up, and then we're going to let it sit for 24 hours. It's going to be a solid build. Nothing I do is perfect. If I was making this for somebody, I absolutely wouldn't do what I just did. You know, I would have ended up pulling the pins out, pulling the knife scales off, getting another set of scales and some pins and redoing it. But since it's for me, I don't mind a little crack here or there.
Who don't like a little crack now and again?
It will make some kind of crazily shaped handle. So I'm going to let this epoxy cure overnight, maybe a little longer, and then we'll get back to it. This wood is super hard to work, and it's not very enjoyable. Back there, being able to wrap my fingers around, that actually feels really good. I'm not going to leave it like this. I'm going to sleep on it. We'll go from there. a little rough going. Probably left it in the freezer a little too long, but it didn't go bad. That's what counts. Worst comes to worst, I'll use it for bowstring silencers. Very impressed with this knife. In the past, I've used my buffalo skinner from Jeff White to do the fleshing, and I just go over the hide like this, trim off any excess material. But the buffalo skinner is thicker. This here is super thin. This is perfect. And if this hide hadn't been sitting in the freezer for so long, I bet you I could easily just scrape all this off here and it'd make my life super easy. I just never got around to doing this and figured it's the perfect time to pull it out of the freezer. I'm gonna call this a ketchup bottle handle style. Kind of octagonaled it. You know, it's kind of a Coke bottle style, but with an octagonal twist. Very rustic. Feels really good in the hand. Different positions, different hand positions. Feels good up here. If I need to, I get up in it like this. Great knife. Nothing like that. But back here, you know, I got a little wrap in there. Do a little skinning with it. Skinning and fleshing. Great knife. What y'all think of this blade? Y'all go check out Bezazzle Collective on Etsy. I'll throw a discount code up there on the screen for 10% off your order. Just put it in the discount code spot at checkout. I'm really happy to add this to my Mountain Man collection. Knives I get some good use out of on a hide. Let me know what y'all think of this knife. Any of y'all got a flesher knife? Any of y'all got a Jeff White flesher? If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe button. Probably really help the channel out. But I appreciate y'all watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya!